everybody. Welcome to Virtual Vocals tonight. My name is Sophie Miller.
And my name is Gracie Bryant. A little bit about both of us. Sophie and I are both rising freshmen at Northwest School of the Arts as musical theater majors. We really miss the Charlotte theater community, so we're super excited to be here for you tonight and keeping it alive.
Yes, so we have an amazing show for you tonight, and we have some amazing performers, including Luci Lopez-Carroll, Njoki, Tiagha, and Chloe Hefferman. If you've missed other Virtual Vocals episodes, Virtual Vocals is a platform for artists to support other artists during the pandemic.
Through Virtual Vocals, we are asking for donations for local theaters. These theaters have done so much to help us, so now it's our turn to help them.
So this week, the spotlight is on Theater Charlotte. Both Gracie and I have been doing shows at Theater Charlotte for a while now, and we are so grateful for the family and Theater Charlotte by itself. But more on that later. Now we are going to have the incredible Chloe Hefferman sing for us. She is a rising 10th grader at LOUA, and she was recently in Bend in the Road, the Anne of Green Gables musical, and she was also in the Best Christmas Pageant Ever at Children's Theater of Charlotte. And tonight she will be singing I Think That He Likes Me from the musical Out of Our Heads. It was totally strange. Did he miss something? Maybe. Did he suddenly change? We were just hanging out, right? We were two best friends on a Saturday night. Nothing unusual, but I swear, somehow something different was in the air. His hand brushed my cheek. He struggled to speak, almost like he likes me. He looked at me weird, his smirk disappeared, like someone who likes me. The way that his blue-green eyes met mine sent shivers all up and down my spine. But one thing is clear, I think that he likes me. We went for a walk, too nervous to talk, so maybe he likes me. He stared at his feet, so awkward but sweet. I'm thinking he likes me. Could this be a long denied desire? My head is a blur, my heart's on fire. But one thing is clear, I think that he likes me. And I wonder just what was on his mind. Did he sense something new? Did he suddenly find a world kind of lighter and brighter somehow? Was he searching for signs that he missed before? Imagining things that he couldn't ignore? Was he feeling this feeling that I'm feeling now? We got to my place. I looked at his face and saw that he likes me. We said our goodbyes, he avoided my eyes. Can you admit that he likes me? He turns and I watch him walk away, while secretly wishing that he stay, and hold me real close and possibly tight. And there in his arms I'll be all night. We finally kiss, so long overdue. And I know that he likes me. I think I like him too. Thank you.
Wow, Chloe, that was absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for being on our show tonight. So now, brought to you by popular demand, we are going to play a little game called Finish the Lyric. Basically, I'm going to give you the lyric from a Broadway show, and while our next performer sings, you can type what you think the next lyric is in the comments down below. This one is super easy and also happens to be from The Sound of Music, which is the opening show for Theater Charlotte's next season. So the lyric is, doe a deer, a female deer. So don't forget to type what you think the lyric is in the comments below while our next performer sings. So now, please welcome Luci Lopez-Carroll, singing Cute Boys with Short Haircuts from the musical Vanities. Luci is also a rising freshman at Northwest School of the Arts. She has recently been in A Christmas Carol and Beauty and the Beast Jr. at Theater Charlotte, and was also in Frozen Jr. at MCCT. So take it away, Lucy.
Seems like one of those where did I go wrong days. Can't stop crying and I guess I'm not so strong days. Lost the only guy I ever had. It's been one of those, seems like I've been scarred years. Can't get out of bed and life is kinda hard years. No one ever made me feel so sad. Now all I see are cute boys with short haircuts, walking by in a blur. And all I see is him and me, the way we always were. That's how it goes when cute boys with short haircuts save your senses, sister. He says he's true, and choose you for her. Find a man, you don't want to share him, but there's always someone thinking she can spare him. Laying out the perfect little trap. You can play it safe, sure you've got a smart plan. Soon it's just another love and fall apart plan. Guess sometimes we all could use a map to steer us through the cute boys with short haircuts in a maze of their own. And here I am, a little lamb who's lost and all alone, outnumbered by the cute boys with short haircuts, sitting high on some throne. Below, seen and so unknown. There was a time when everyone would notice me. Before whatever strength I had was gone, I died for things to be the way they used to be. But nothing stops the world from moving on, and nothing stops the boys with short haircuts who surround me each day. I'm not so grand, demand. I'm not pretty like they say, not pretty like the cute boys with broad shoulders, with the games that they play, the games without the cute boys with broad shoulders, loving all they survey and loving being cute boys. Voices, morals, one interest. Cute boys with short haircuts, never looking my way. So here I sit, and that's how it'll stay. Thanks to shattered trust and some slight disgust. No more cute boys with short haircuts. And I guess that's just okay. Thank you.
Lucy, you killed that! That was incredible. Thank you so much for being on our show tonight. So now I'm going to reveal the correct answer to the Finish the Lyric game. So the correct answer is Ray, a drop of golden sun. Congratulations, Hayden, but also congratulations to everybody who got it correct in the comments. So now we are going to have our final performance of our night by the incredible Njoki Tiagha. Njoki is a rising sophomore at Providence High School, and she was preparing to perform Mary Poppins, but sadly it was canceled because of the pandemic. So the last show that she performed in was Shakespeare in Love, and she was also in Beauty and the Beast Jr. at Theater Charlotte. And tonight, we will hear her beautiful voice singing As Long as He Needs Me from the musical Oliver. Take it away, Njoki.
As long as he needs me. Oh yes, he does need me. In spite of what you see, I'm sure that he needs me. Who else would love him still? They've been used so ill. He knows I always will. As long as he needs me. I miss him so much when he's gone. But when he's near me, I don't let on. The way I feel inside, the love I have to hide, the hell I've got my pride. As long as he needs me, he doesn't say the things he should. He acts the way he thinks he should. But all the same, I'll play this game his way. As long as he needs me, I know where I must be. I'll cling on steadfastly. As long as he needs me, as long as life is long, I'll love him, right or wrong, and somehow I'll be strong. As long as he needs me. If you are lonely, then you know when someone needs you, you love them so. I won't betray his trust, though people say I must. I've got to stay true. Just as long as he needs me. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Njoki!
Incredible.
That is one of my favorite songs ever, and also a dream role for me. So that brought me to tears. That was amazing.
Thank you for being on our show tonight, and you all killed it. You guys are incredible.
Yeah, give it up for our insanely talented performers.
Yes.
So you guys absolutely blew us away, and now we have a few questions for you guys. So, Sophie?
Yes. So, Chloe, theater has obviously made such a difference in all our life. So, what brought you to theater?
So originally, I didn't really think about theater. I was more into sports and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when fifth grade came around, I was introduced to theater from my school. I did Lion King Jr. or kids with my school, and then after that, I went to New York and I watched Lion King on Broadway, which really opened my eyes. I was like, wow, this is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then sixth grade came around, and what did I do? Oh, I did the middle school musical, and that really like brought me into it and just drew me, like the theater bug bit me. And after that, my theater director just like encouraged me to continue this and asked me to join the theater team at my school. And then it was all up from there, and now I'm here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think we've all got the case of the theater bugs. All right, so Njoki, you're up. How do you think having such a tight-knit theater community like the one at Theater Charlotte affects young actors?
Well, I just recently joined the Theater Charlotte community, and the minute I joined it, everyone was so welcoming and kind, and it just it uplifts you as a performer, getting the positive feedback from everyone and sometimes negative feedback that helps you grow as a performer. And it's really great to have a tight-knit family like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so Luci, you've been doing shows at Theater Charlotte for a while now.
Yeah.
So can you talk about the family and we keep talking about the family and community, but it really is just so tight-knit and so awesome at Theater Charlotte. So what is it like to be a performer that's a part of that family?
I mean, everyone like at Theater Charlotte is like a working piece in the community. Everyone has a role, and it's such a great support system. So like if I had really bad self-confidence when the first time I did a Theater Charlotte show, and seeing that positive almost energy and the whole like Theater Charlotte family is just so uplifting and so making, I mean, I don't know how to word this, but it made me a lot more confident.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I recently brought my younger brother, and he did his first show ever at Theater Charlotte, and he's just gotten so much love and so much confidence from it. So yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
So Chloe, how important do you think that live theater is in any community?
It's so important. Honestly, live theater gives everybody their own like spot to bring to the table. It gives them the opportunity to show their personality and show who they are really. Because sometimes when we meet people just in general, we sometimes put on a mask. I mean, some people are like super confident and just like, here I am, take it, do what you please. And then, like me, a lot of people put on this personality for professionalism towards other people. And I think coming to a community with live theater, there's no judgment. That's the beautiful thing about it, is that no one has to feel judged from other people. Yeah. And I also love it because it just gives everybody a time to have fun, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's awesome, Chloe. Thank you. So, Njoki, what's your favorite thing? I said this before. It's a hard question because there's so many great things about Theater Charlotte. But what's your top 1 favorite thing about Theater Charlotte?
Well, I loved the people there, with either the cast or the people working behind the scenes on the shows. They were just amazing and kind. But I also loved just how excited everyone was to put on a good show. Everyone went in there wanting to work hard, and we just all had the common goal of just doing the best we could to put on the best show we possibly can.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And lastly, Luci, how has Theater Charlotte helped you improve and become more confident in theater and in yourself?
I mean, I've been doing Theater Charlotte for so long, and every show is different, and with different directors and different casts, and you get such different feedback for each different show. So if I was doing Christmas Carol, I might get feedback on one thing, and if I'm doing Beauty and the Beast, I might get feedback on a different thing. And I'm not pressured to be the best all the time, which is really great. I'm just not pressured, but just encouraged to be myself. And that's like the great thing about Theater Charlotte.
Yeah, that's great.
It was so great to have you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Killed it. Okay. So now we are going to have our special guest from Theater Charlotte. Woo! There he is.
Hi, Ron.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you, Ron?
You guys were frozen for a moment.
Oh, are we back
sorry.
now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. So,
And I
Ron, why
can't
don't you?
hear Gracie.
Can you hear me? Am I
I
good?
can't hear you.
I will take over her questions for now,
Okay.
up until you can
Okay.
hear her.
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. So, how about you introduce yourself super quickly to the audience?
Okay. Well, as it says across the bottom here, I'm Ron Law. I'm the executive director of Theater Charlotte. I was supposed to retire last week, but because of the situation, the pandemic, I was asked to stay on for another year, which of course I'm happy to do. Theater Charlotte means a lot to me. And you two means a lot to me. Everybody on the show tonight means so much to me. You are like my extended family.
Aw.
Speaking of family, seemed to be the theme tonight. So,
Yes,
Yeah.
it is, definitely. So, can you hear Gracie now?
Can you hear me?
no.
Okay, then I will keep going with the questions.
Sorry,
So-
Grace. I want to hear from you, but that's
So, as the executive director at Theater Charlotte, how important is it for you to build the family for the audience and the performers?
well, it's that's been my goal since I started there 15 years ago. Theater is so collaborative, and you need to have that family feeling. And also, if you don't have it, people don't want to come back. And then if talented young ladies like yourself or like Njoki or Luci don't come back, then I'm very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
thank you, Ron.
Important. I mean, Theater Charlotte is Charlotte's community theater, and it's there for the community.
Yeah, it's really great. So I'm going to move on to another question. So now, just for funsies, what's the favorite show you've been involved in for Theater Charlotte?
You asked me this question before we went on the air, and I've been thinking for the last 20 minutes because I've been involved with a lot of shows there.
So many.
A lot, yes. I'm going to not mention the junior shows because they all are favorites of mine. But I will say that probably my very favorite show was Saturday Night Fever.
Fun.
Yes, followed very, 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 very closely with Young Frankenstein.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Young Frankenstein's awesome. So now, can you talk about donations really quickly? How can you donate and why should you donate?
Well, you can donate to Theater Charlotte. I think there's something scrolling.
Yeah, in the banner below, you can donate there.
Yeah, to theatercharlotte.org, and there will be a place where you can donate. We've had to cancel 4 shows. We had to cancel Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Dreamgirls, Disney's Little Mermaid Jr., and I know for sure that you two and Njoki are very sad about that, as was I. Yeah. And then we had to cancel Legally Blonde. And we actually have moved Sound of Music to March. Just because it's such a big show and there's so many people in it and so many people singing that I just don't think September would have been, we would have been able to do it. Yeah. So, the donations will go to help us reopen.
Mm-hmm.
It will help Theater Charlotte reopen for our 93rd season.
Yes. Wow, that's crazy. So donate, everybody.
Yeah,
Donate to Theater Charlotte.
Please. And so these talented young ladies have a place to perform outside of school.
Yes, definitely.
Every penny counts.
All righty. Well, thank you for joining us, Ron. This has been so much fun.
Well, thank you so much for dedicating the show to the theater and the community and to Theater Charlotte. And Gracie, I will hear you speak sometime soon, I'm sure.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
I would rather hear you sing, actually. So there you go.
I'll take it. I'll take
All
it.
right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
Ron.
you so much.
Bye. All right. Well,
Wow.
let's hope
What?
the audience can hear Gracie.
Let's hope that you guys can hear me, or I'm just going to be just mouthing a bunch of words.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just hope this is working. All right, so, I mean, wow, what a night. We are so happy that we got to be your hosts tonight, and I am relieved that we made it through the show, since I think we speak for both of us when I say we were pretty nervous to come on tonight.
I agree with that statement a lot. So thank you so much to our performers and our special guest, Ron Law, for being with us tonight. You all were amazing. And I would love to thank you guys for viewing this and supporting Virtual Vocals.
Yes, thank you. So now it's my turn to talk about auditions a little bit. So if you would like to be on our show, make sure you go to our Instagram and give it a little follow, and then DM us with a cut of any musical theater song that you would like to perform, as well as your name and a headshot. And we will look forward to seeing your auditions.
And also, please don't forget to donate. You can click on the banner below to donate.
And also, don't forget to tune in next Saturday for our next Virtual Vocals episode. We cannot wait to see you there.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.